What's up guys, Tim Little. Welcome back to TacticalBassin. Today we are talking spring kayak fishing. You know, the sun is shining, the birds are chirping, the flowers are blooming, shorts and flip-flop weather. It just feels like spring, and I dropped the ball. I procrastinated. You know, last fall, Matt and I, we went out, we got these boats and caught a lot of fish on the kayak, and we told you that in 2019 we really wanted to expand into the kayak fishing realm. I dropped the ball. I didn't really do anything over the off season, the winter time, so I need your help today. Before I take this out on the water, I'm gonna dust the cobwebs off and kind of go through some of the things that I've got so far, the accessories that I got so far, but I need your help, you guys. You kayak fishermen are the professionals. You got to tell us down in the comments section what we need to get this thing ready for 2019. All right, so I might be jumping the ball just a little bit. You know, we still got snow on the mountains back there, and I don't know, it's just one of those days that gets you thinking. You know, that first warm day, it just kind of, that light bulb goes off, that internal clock, you're like, ding, springtime. We're talking fishing, we're talking baseball, and we're starting to kind of regret all the time we spent on the couch watching Netflix and not in the gym through the winter, but maybe that's just me. But getting back to this time, you know, just even as a kid, there was just something that went off in my head that was like, go time. It is springtime, it is fishing time, let's do this. So kayak fishing, that is something that Matt and I really want to branch out into 2019. It's getting back to what fishing is really all about. You know, no big motors, no 21-foot boats. You're not ripping down the lake at 70 miles an hour. It's just, you get more of the overall outdoors feeling. It's quiet, you can sneak into places, and so I really enjoyed it last fall when we first got these Predator PDLs. In fact, so much that I ordered my wife the new Topwater PDL, a little bit smaller. This is their flagship boat. This is like a 13-foot boat, but it's something that we really want to get into. And again, the kayak fishing world, you know, this is new to me. So I've been in a kayak several times. I've had a lot of fun, but I'm a rookie when it comes to getting off the big boat and getting into the little boat. So that's where I need your help. You know, one of the reasons, you know, we talked to you guys a little bit about it last fall. We went with the Predator PDL from Old Town. It's just a flagship boat. It's a 13-foot boat. You know, both Matt and I are bigger guys, and we wanted something that felt really stable on the water. And this is tried and true and tested, and we've had a great time. I could even stand up and fish on my first time out, and I didn't have any issues. The other reason that we went with these guys right here is the PDL system. You know, this is the pedal drive. This pops in and out, and it's as easy as riding a bike. It's literally just like riding a bike. And the cool thing about this, one of the best features about this, is you can pedal in reverse. You don't have to switch anything, you have to pull any tabs. So when you set into a fish and you start fighting the fish, you guys know in a kayak, it starts pulling you, right? It starts pulling you towards that fish. And what's cool about the PDL system is you can sit down, start pedaling backwards. It's hands-free while you're fighting that fish, and it doesn't pull you into that school. There's so many accessories for these things. You know, I was up till 2 o'clock in the morning this morning looking at online shops and forums and Facebook pages, and there's just so much to think about. You know, battery systems for electronics and all that stuff. So that's what I need your guys' help for. So far, you know, I got the Plano, the V crate. This is a new system that came out. I figured I would try that. It holds 4 Plano boxes for all of your gear. It's got a big storage system up here, and it opens up their storage system down there, and it actually comes with two rails on the sides for accessories. And I can't believe how many accessories there are for kayak fishing, but there are a lot. So I'm excited to get out and try that today. But again, today is just about getting the cobwebs off, and I'm probably a little early, but it just feels like spring. Electronics, I spent a lot of time doing some research on electronics and battery power and length and all that sort of thing. So I actually went with a Helix 7 side imaging. I feel like that will be the best unit for me coming off of my big boat, you know, exchanging waypoints and everything with my other units. The Helix 7 side imaging is gonna be the unit that I'm gonna run on this boat. As far as actually fishing, it's amazing how good kayak fishermen are. You know, I touched on this, I believe, in that video we shot in the fall, but as bass fishermen in big boats, you know, our 250 horsepower motors, we're always thinking about the next step, the next spot, where we're going. Kayak fishermen, you don't have that leisure. You have to kind of figure out the areas that you're in. You know, granted, this boat will go 4 or 5 miles an hour when you're hauling, but it's not as easy to get up and go and run across the lake and go try docks, you know, on the north side, or run 10 miles that way. It's just not, you just can't do it. So feels like the kayak fishermen, the float tube fishermen, they learn those areas they're fishing, they really pick it apart, they're more methodical, they're really good fishermen. So I'm hoping that that will add to kind of fine tune my techniques as well. As far as rods, I'm keeping it simple. I realize that on a kayak, you don't need real long rods that kind of get in the way because you're limited for space, for storage. So between the SLXs, the Corrados, the Furies, you know, right in that $100 price point, the 6'8" to 7', 7'2" rods are what I have been ordering to add to my kayak arsenal. I just feel like the shorter rods and the less expensive rods, I'm not going to take a chance of dropping them out in the lake or stepping on them, breaking them, those sort of things. So I'm going to keep the price point down and keep the overall length down to save more space because you are limited in the boat. So again, kayak fishing, you guys, it just feels like it's go time. And again, it's just so overwhelming online, all the different accessories and things you can get for these guys. But if you guys can leave comments down, any advice down in the comments section, Matt and I, we both appreciate that. You know, a crate system that might be a little bit different with some more rod holders on it, accessories for the rail system. You know, there's all sorts of ram mounts and rail systems and different storage, just different, there's just so much. It really is overwhelming. I mean, you could trick these things out as much as you want. But down below in the comment section, if you guys have any advice where I should look or what I should get, you know, even the carts carrying this thing to and from the lake. I need to get a cart. I need to get something for the back of my truck that extends out the hitch to support it. Again, it's a new world for Matt and I, but we're really excited. You know, we want to bring several kayak fishing videos to you guys this year, and just dive into the kayak stuff and just have a blast and chat with you guys. But we appreciate you guys. If you guys have any questions, please leave those down below. Any recommendations, leave those down below. And 2019, looking forward to it. Let's get out on the kayaks and catch some fish.